Hey guys. In the past year, I made these slideshows regarding latest news in Ro-Aviation. I mainly posted them in media channels in a couple servers. However, I recently decided to expand this project onto my YouTube channel, since I have experienced massive growth in it. In this video, I will be summarizing most of the main issues and news from last month. Let's begin. Firstly, Airverse, which recently started operations in February, comes to a halt as the owner, Vibes, was terminated from Roblox for false reasons without warning. After contacting Roblox support, Vibes states that this could be the end of the airline. Fortunately, however, he was unbanned the next day. Flights and development were halted for a bit so that Vibes could transfer the assets to a holder account, in case this happens again. Podtex My Pod went down a few times last month, causing some airlines and groups to halt operations as the outage caused whitelists to stop working. This also affected tech groups that use My Pod for buying assets. Korean Air's two chairmen, Jackson and Leff, resign after requitting Roblox. The airline was then handed to Asang. The airline continued development as usual. Mass resignations and firings have also become a problem at airlines such as South Pacific Airways, Cathay Pacific, and FlyKudos, apparently. However, all three of the mentioned airlines continued operating. Austrian Airlines, owned by Mad Driver, has got their Discord server nuked by Blox Link apparently. The bot somehow had access to edit and remove channels and Rolex. Thus, Blox Link removed both. They are currently working on restoring the server. We've got a few new releases in the past few months, such as FlyKudos' new Boeing 777 and their new Boeing 757-300. Air Canada also released their new and updated Airbus A220, which the server crashed during the inaugural, unfortunately. Flyhaven has also released their Airbus A220. As Zero Tech turned 2 years old recently, they decided to showcase their new Boeing 737, which originally did not go as planned. American Airlines will be using the 737 in their new generation. In February, Ro-Aviation Hub's Roblox group was locked, and Josh stated that a new Roblox group would be made. Services were disrupted until further notice. Now, you may be wondering why I am bringing this up now, if this is a March recap video. This is because Josh stated that ad services will be shut down as he is working on a new website and ad service. This was in March, by the way. As you probably know, the Roblox audio update was released on March 22nd, causing basically all Roblox audios longer than 6 seconds to be set to private, as well as newly uploaded audio. This has disrupted many airlines that use their sound effects and other sounds. Roblox airlines have been working on restoring their audios, including Le Monde Airlines, which they have recently made new airport announcements and audios in a short amount of time. Le Monde Airlines has also reached 70,000 members, almost twice the members they had before they shut down. 3 giveaways were hosted in celebration of this. There was also a chance of getting a free first-class pass for one flight. This was not valid for staff and already first-class members. Now, probably some of the biggest drama mentioned here, which just happened last week, was a major situation with Swiss International Airlines. The drama starts off with the majority of the high-ranked team resigning. This was due to major issues with the owner, stating that he talked bad about his staff and distributed funds to himself. One of their core bots were also removed as the person who wrote the statement owned it. A few other staff members also released their opinions on this. According to a few messages, they also claimed that they were not paid. The general channels were locked to prevent passengers from commenting about it. Aiden then transferred group ownership to Julia. Other high-ranks roles were removed. Later, he released a statement about the situation and why he would resign. Meanwhile, in the executive server, Artem asked Aiden to refund everyone. A refund channel was later opened for executive passengers to submit. More information about development was also released, with Aiden stating that they will not be able to use any of Aiden's assets excluding Zurich and the A320. The 777 and A330 would not be released under Aiden. This is actually very disappointing for many ex. The next day, a board member stated that the airline's reconstruction seems inevitable, and that they will halt flights for the time being. Happening only not even 2 weeks ago, The airline has already made progress, such as working on a completely remade and more realistic Zurich airport, provided by Sino's hub. On April 6, another statement was released, once again regarding the success of their development so far. This also stated their plans for the new Zurich airport, as well as expanding their routes. They also kindly opened customer service for anyone's questions. As much as this airline quickly fell, it is great to see that they are starting back up again in just a short amount of time. Turkish Airlines, owned by Tamer, has recently reopened. This airline shut down in June 2021, and came back last month. They are currently working on Istanbul to restart operations. For the last topic in this video, PodTech recently turned 3 years old and is nearing 10,000 members. Luke released a statement about this, stating assumptions and the group's journey. He is also moving forward with the group, recommending that feedback should be provided, also stating gratitude for his staff and others. Luke also stated that older products will be taken off sale, and my pod will remain. A few other things were mentioned in the announcement. Anyways, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching.